right now, cause you know I don't want to be in this politics and shit, but if y'all come up here playing, I'm gonna have to get on one of you. You know what I'm saying? You see this don't we don't play this shit. I'm still up here at the location. Bring me. Well, I forget you can't even go back to the goddamn location, the same location they shot at me and you with. I ain't got shit to do with this, but they done shot at me and my dumb still up there.
I ain't ducking, I ain't hiding from nothing. I ain't got a gangster. What's the word? What on right here?
Yo, face! Show your face, please, with sugar on top!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, right now social media is in a frenzy due to a video clip of 600 Breezy going viral because he would get approached by 051 Melly's brother who goes by the name of Woo. Now, before we get into the clip, right, one of the main reasons I wanted to speak on this is because this just goes to show you that no matter what you do, there's no winning with social media. There's all types of narratives being pushed, all types of agendas, all types of people claiming what they would have did if they was Breezy or Woo. But in actuality, these people are just on social media typing because they got keyboards or a phone. Most of these people will freeze up in a situation just like this, but as y'all know, everyone is somebody on social media. Some people are saying that Breezy froze up, he was scared, he got caught lacking. But honestly, how I see it is two grown men knowing they were both ops, and it could have got out of hand, but they both realized that they're too old for the BS. Simple as that. Believe it to social media, they're going to say Breezy was scared, Woo was scared, but no. I honestly don't think neither one of them was scared because it could have went either way. I'm sure they both had it on them, and if they really wanted to, they could have made a scene, but they didn't. Simple as that. However, a lot of people are encouraging the BS for their entertainment, but these same people are one of the main reasons why pushing peace would never be a thing. Instead of commending both of them for handling the situation like men, we sitting here trying to antagonize them or peer pressure them into doing something to each other. So now let's say they see one of their ops again in public. They're probably going to feel like now they have to do something because they don't want to look corny for social media. When in reality, if something happens to either one of them, all social media is going to do is talk about how stupid this one is for lacking or how stupid the other one is for entertaining old beef, and now he got to be in jail for the rest of his life. So honestly, there's no winning, y'all. Now when I speak on social media and their reaction to the video, I'm referring to people such as this one user that would say, quote, "Damn, nobody died, he should have just walked up Bacon-ish." Another user would say, quote, "Breezy goofy ass froze up." Now this is a clear representation of social media just trying to instigate a situation. For y'all that don't know neither, 051 Woo has made it very clear that he's not in the streets anymore, he doesn't care about it, and he even has a job as a construction worker. Now I'm not sure if he's still working the job, but the point is that he grew. Now before we get into the video, let's get a little context because I think people are reacting without knowing any details of the situation. Young Dolph affiliate Grove Hero has been doing a food tour all summer where he's going to different cities with his food truck and selling food. One of the areas he stopped at was Chicago. Now what a lot of people don't know is that where they stopped at was kind of like 051 territory. Not too much, but at the end of the day, it's where all the hoods pretty much like come together. Right? That's where anybody could be seen at any given time. However, 600 Breezy, who has affiliations with Grove Hero, would still pull up knowing he's in his ops neighborhood just to support Grove. Now, if y'all remember the drop that he did for Grove, he even mentioned that he was in ops territory, but didn't care because he wanted to show love. So for people that were saying Breezy was scared, that wouldn't make sense because he himself pulled up there to support, already knowing that he could possibly be seen by his ops and it could go left. Not to mention, if you watch the story as well, you could also see that 600 Breezy had a firearm on his person.
Right now, cause I don't want to be in this politics and but if y'all come up here playing, I'm gonna have to get on one of you. You know what I'm saying? You see them don't we don't play this. How you say that? How you say that?
You in Washington Park, Chicago, you in the middle of all the hoods that's in it. I don't want them let that bit on it.
Yeah. Well, you gonna, I'll tell you, he tapped that beat, gonna have nigga legs like this. Look at that nigga legs.
But that's another story. Now, for even more context, what you don't see in the clip is that there was a shootout that happened at that very place, which would end up with Grove Hero himself getting shot and having to now be in a wheelchair. Now, we don't know who did what, but we do know that after it happened, Grove Hero did take to his IG story to blame 600 Breezy for being the reason a shootout happened at that location.
Street, goddamn, like a bum. Might break his up here with all of a fucking bad look at it, man. Goddamn, folks. I forgot you BD. But anyway, you didn't sell that street, but we can settle this shit. Just bring me 100,000 and I won't sue you. How about that? Just bring me. I'm still up here at the location. Bring me. Well, I forgot you can't even go back to the goddamn location, the same location they shot at me and you at. I ain't got shit to do with it. But they done shot at me and my duck is still up there. God damn, man. But just bring me 100,000. I ain't gonna say this and I ain't gonna sue you. God damn. Man, goddamn, I ain't sold that. I ain't for my sellout street, Chicago. God damn, man. I ain't, look, man, Nashville, the only city that sold out this tour. Everybody been bullshitting. And I probably would go sell out if 600 Breezy, man.
And now that I think about it, this whole altercation happened about a month ago, somewhere around early August. Maybe the reason why this vlog is just now coming out is because they had to edit some stuff due to what occurred, or they just didn't want to be too policey, as Truth Teller would say. So we're going to get into the video, but I just wanted to give y'all a little context so y'all know what's up before watching the clip and coming to your own conclusion without understanding what's going on. Because I see a lot of people saying that Breezy was scared and etc. But once again, he had it on him, and the part that y'all don't see is that there was a shootout. Now why? I don't know. Who? I don't know. I'll leave that to y'all. And it's also crazy because everyone keeps highlighting the fact that Breezy was there, but y'all forget that 600 member Shark on Land was there as well. Right? So are we just is he not supposed to do anything either? Why nobody's saying he was scared or he froze up? Right? Why are we just paying attention to Breezy? Anyway, before we get into the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
I no choice for sure, but it's just with certain like. What's up with you know them? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, we ain't. When I say.
He just how he doing.
You know what's crazy? While they paying attention to another car, and he's basically about to say they not worried about nothing or whatever, it's funny because Wu came from the other way. So while they paying attention to that car that's making all that noise or whatever they doing over there, Wu came from the other place that they wasn't paying attention to. Y'all gonna see.
Cameras went no, they see the cameras. I'm right here. So everybody knows it really. I ain't been right here in a long time. I ain't came right here in a year.
Also, pay attention to this one right here, Shark on Land. Cause he kinda, I don't know, man. After this, I don't know if I would have somebody like him around. Y'all gonna see.
Honestly, but you know what I'm saying?
Look,
like, I ain't ducking, I ain't hiding from nothing. I'm a gangster. He was on the west last time.
Garfield Park, and then Douglas Park.
It's like he sees something, and this is the part nobody's paying attention to because I don't see nobody talking about this, right? It's like Shark on Land knows something is about to happen, or he feels something gonna happen, or he already peeped what was going on, but he never said anything. Watch how he looks at the camera.
Garfield Park.
See? Look at his face. Why he keep looking at the camera like that? Then he gonna look in the direction that 051 Wu came from.
And then Douglas Park.
Yeah, like that shit was.
And then Douglas.
That's that out west shit. That's some whole different shit. That's one of these.
Now, did y'all peep what just happened? You probably missed it. Now look, Breezy not even paying attention. He sees what's going on, but don't even put his own man on. Now look, he sees him right here. Breezy is doing an interview. Let me tell y'all, and this is why I don't understand how people are saying Wu was scared or this one. He actually approached the situation, right? Forget that part about it. He could have been firing from right here. They wouldn't have known what hit him. Maybe Shark, because he didn't even put his own mans on. But at the end of the day, he could have been off them and they would have never knew. Now watch, pay attention to Shark.
That's some whole different shit. That's one of them spots that's busting out there. Like them get
all this time, he could have did something. Shark see this. Why he didn't tap his man like, yo, it's about to go down.
money over there.
Yeah.
Like them got dope lines. They do different shit. You know what I'm
Then he
saying?
finally
Like,
peeps. See? Breezy finally peeped.
feel me? What's the word?
What on right here?
My boy pull up. What's going on right here? Look at his face. And why you smiling, bro? Yo, this man right here could have potentially took both of their lives already. Shark smiling. What are you smiling for? Now let's watch this again. I don't think y'all get it. Pay attention to what's going on.
It's just with certain like.
What's up with?
You know them? Oh yeah, no, we ain't. When I say,
He just how he doing.
Oh God, how you
Look how
the cameras. No, they see the cameras. I'm right here. So
everybody knows you really.
I ain't been right here in a long time. I ain't came right here in years, honestly. But you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't ducking. I ain't hiding from nothing. Nigga, I'm a gangster.
He was on the west last
West
time.
side, Garfield Park, and then Douglas Park.
Boom. Here's what people not paying attention to, right? This man been in the cut. He been in the cut. If he really wanted it to go down, first of all, he came barefaced. He wanted it to be known, like, yo, listen, I could have been got y'all up out of here, right? Because if he really wanted to, he could have had a ski mask on, ran up and just offed all of them right here, and they would never know. He came barefaced to basically approach the situation like, yo, what's going on? Like, it could have went left, but it's not. Now, like I told y'all before, shootout happened. We don't know who it came from. It could have been Woo. It could have been, they could have left and somebody else could have pulled up. Who knows? Right? I think 051 Kiddo, he was locked up around this time, so you know we can't put nothing on him. All right? But anyway, yeah, he could have looked.
Like that shit was.
And then Douglas.
And he been, look at this. This is the, yo, my fault, y'all. I know I keep stopping it, but the fact that this man been peeped the play and he didn't put his mans on, and Breezy had to see it for himself. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, don't have this friend.
Out west shit, that's some whole different shit. That's one of them spots that's busting out there. Like them get money over there.
Yeah.
Like them got dope lines. They do different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? What's the word?
What on right here?
Now, all right, so we don't know what happens. I see everybody in the comments saying things like, oh, why y'all stop the video? And you know why? Because everything ain't for social media. That's the part that killed me. People, why you stop the video? Because we don't know what transpired. We don't know what was said. Maybe they don't want that in a video. Who knows what happened? But at the end of the day, it's incriminating to put things like that on social media. And you got people that got the nerve to say, oh, why y'all ain't keep the video playing? But let's say hypothetically they did. You know what the next thing would be? Oh, why would y'all put this on camera? Y'all stupid. You could see what I'm saying? It's no winning with social media, y'all. Now, when it comes to this whole situation, like I told y'all before, everybody keeps saying that Breezy was scared. He didn't look scared to me. What he did was he assessed the situation. He seen his op, checking him out, looking at his waistline, looking at him like, all right, are you gonna do this right here? Like what? And 9 times out of 10, Breezy knew that nothing was gonna happen. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. The minute he came up there talking, right? Now, it could have went left, but what I'm saying is the minute he went up there talking, we already knew. Because if it was really like that, there's no talking. We know that, right? These guys are real ops, supposedly. But maybe they feel like, yo, you didn't do anything to me personally. So yeah, our sets and everything is beefing, but I ain't got no real beef with you like that to where when I see you, I want to do something to you. But I'm just letting you know that I got you, right? I'm letting you know that I could have did something. It could have went left, but don't worry, I'm gonna spare you for now. That's all that was. That's what it seemed like to me. Neither one of these guys was scared. First of all, Wu can't be scared because he approached the situation. How he gonna be scared? Breezy can't be scared because he's sitting right here. Right? Now keep in mind, the man has a firearm. Well, I don't want to be too policey. Let's just say he had something with him. So if he really felt like that, he could have been took it out. He could have shot first, or he could have just reacted in a different way. He was calm. And I'm glad he reacted like that because guess what? Maybe it could have went left, maybe it couldn't. Who knows? But yeah, man, you know, there's a lot of narratives being pushed out there. But y'all, do your own discernment. Come to your own conclusions on things. Do your own research. I always tell y'all that. Like I said, a lot of people don't understand that he had something with him. It's not that he was scared. It could have went down, but it didn't. Simple as that, man. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.